dark, isn't it? If you will excuse me for a moment. There we are, much brighter now. Ah, a familiar sight, isn't it? The classroom, the human's cradles of education. It all began here. You, I, the team, on the first year, G, I, when in the third years, myself and me. We all studied here, not in total darkness, but in a light as day. It was all thanks to one man. We all heard of a certain talented inventor named Thomas Edison. The father of light bulb, this object right here in my hand, a seemingly ordinary household item, an item taken for granted by many, was an object that changed the world forever. Edison desired to create a resistant system that light up every house, coupled with his creativity, that made such a feat possible. As such, the light bulb, his object idea, is and will always be a timeless monument, an everlasting symbol to represent creativity and the desire to make your creativity come true. It was these qualities that lit up every household in the world today as we know it. The question remains, however, are we, the students of Vietnam, possessing such qualities?
Taking a peek at the Vietnamese student community, we can find those who already have their light shining and those who still struggle to have theirs lit up. With the world changing at such an insane pace, Vietnamese students usually find themselves in need of some influences from both the inside and the outside. It is a matter of fact that students rarely have time to think about themselves and their passion, nor let their brain be free to explore and be creative. It is not easy for them to put their mind into finding an inner motivation. I would say finding the fuel to their own boats. With that being said, the constant pressure of getting on top of things, taking care of families, affording basic necessities really drains the student of their energy sources. With too many standards and sky-high expectations from the current society, but lack of proper guidance, students are being forced to stay in a box, to speak formulas, and to blend in rather than stand out.
Can you illuminate your own light bulb? In other words, how can you unlock your potential and promote your creativity? Sometimes easy means difficult. Let's think of a scenario when your boss comes to a meeting and tells you to think out of the box. Come on, give me your creative ideas. He pushed. Let's think out of the box. I want innovation, he demanded. In fact, think outside the box is what we advise when facing a task of creativity and innovation. But that's the problem. It's not. Here, I want to introduce to you a new mindset. Don't think outside the box. Think like there is no box. If you still think outside the box, it means that there's a box to begin with. Consider, for example, your family is driving a Maserati going from Saigon to Hanoi. Most people simply try to find the most efficient route, checking on the traffic, weather, and rest stops. However, they seem to be limiting themselves to one box, a single possibility. It's a car. Meanwhile, the basic way is to drive to the airport and get on a plane. So, to develop the best idea, we must create a new mindset. There was never a box.
Hi there! Do you ever wonder how creativity could spread among us? Well, just let me tell you, there is wind to spread the seeds everywhere, and that is exactly what creativity needs to transmit among us. So imagine to light a bulb with energy, right? And to have that energy, there needs to be a generator. Same thing goes for creativity. The ideas, the mindset, and the spirit that we use to bring our idea to fruition can also inspire other people to follow. Many struggle with living in their own comfort zone, afraid of the unknown and incapable of lighting their own bulb. It's a little job to use the already lit light bulb to light up the way forward and to share the energy to help those around find their light bulb. So honestly speaking, these days there are plenty of competitions held to encourage people to step outside of the comfort zone to stay creative, such as the startup contest, the art contest, etc. These competitions could act as an environment in which people are allowed to show their new ideas and to speak out their voice. And lastly, the innovation today will help enhance the beauty of the future.
Deep down inside each of us is a light bulb not yet lighted, and we have to do something about it, because if not, believe me, sooner or later, the job, the money that meant to be yours, but actually turns out is in the hand of the creative one. So, the big question of the day is,
Your light bulb
Shining.